What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we are back today playing some more Yes, Your Grace. Let's go ahead and save and continue. We've begun the siege of Grevno. We handed out food. I think we gave food to everyone. And the battle seems to be beginning in earnest. Ivo certainly didn't think we would have held on this long. These walls can withstand more than you would think. Regarding the supplies, Ivo's men are closing in. So in the last episode, guys, I saw something. It looked like a sack, but I think it was just the weird lighting on one of these little windows here. It looked like I had missed how would you phrase that? It was basically giving me the option to feed everyone or not feed everyone, but it wasn't giving me like a mechanic to show me a certain number of supplies or like whatever. I was expecting some visual representation and I didn't see it. And then when I saw this lit up, it looked like a sack of grain in the corner. So I thought I was handing out sacks of grain, and I was an idiot. But that's not the case. But he's about to tell us about the supplies, and we'll see, how relevant that is. Apparently we've killed a few of his men. Another day of them launching boulders. A shower of arrows. Which one is it this time? Chants and chains. What's that smell? Incense? They're trying to lower our spirits. Do not be afraid, my brothers. We will defend our castle. I can't breathe. The smoke won't do you any harm. It's just in your head. Ivo thinks he can lower our morale, and it looks like it's working. Maybe I can find something, or someone to help clear off the fog. Perfect. If that's not the case, let me know. I can order the men to wait this one out, Your Grace. Okay. Now not even a breeze. Okay, let's just talk to everyone. I can't see this much in the fog, or they're already here. Obviously, I think the solution is we talk to our witch. Or we just wait this one out and see what happens. I can go to the wall. Perhaps I will be able to swish their tricks away. Isn't this dangerous? Perhaps, but do we have a choice? Sure, I'll tell her to get rid of the smoke. I'm not immediately recognizing something else. Maybe the fireworks would have worked? Perhaps not, though. Tell her to be careful, Shazar. I always am. Okay. I better check how it looks at the top. The flares might have been useful here. I wish I had checked everything beforehand. The smoke is fading away. The witch did her job. It does seem she paid the ultimate price, Your Grace. Oh no, we killed our witch. We have a clear shot, Your Grace. Archers! Alright. Knock your arrows. Release arrows. Okay, we killed a couple dudes. Okay. The fog is cleared. We have a chance for an opening shot. Okay, we just want to shoot archers. Okay, so they each count as an individual archer. Alright, we've killed a few of them. I mean, it's not nothing. Brothers, they're approaching the gates. The moat will slow them down. Archers, now! So there goes the moat, paying dividends, it looks like. Your Grace, our supplies are on fire. We can't afford to lose any crates. If we leave the wall, we will give enemy breathing space. They'll push on harder and we'll definitely suffer losses, Your Grace. If we don't put out that fire, we will surely lose some supplies. Let's put out the fire. Gather men and put out the fire. Our supplies are scarce as they are. I'll stay with the rest and we'll hold the line. Archers! So it looks like we lost a few men. This was a long and exhausting day. Atana kept pushing for hours, but King Eric bravely kept the wall. They lived through another day. I missed the last word. My brain substituted. So it looks like it's the part again where stuff happens and perhaps... I'm glad we saved the supplies, though. Maybe this is just the physical representation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Let's talk to the hunter. It's not long to go, Your Grace, but it's either them or us. Is everything alright, Your Grace? I mean, considering all this. Give supplies to my family, as you wish. I'll check on the others. We survived another day. The boys did good, but they're growing tired. Everyone is. Hopefully we can last a little longer. So you know Bianca, right? Stan's daughter? I think I'm going to propose. Pfft. You want our general to be your in-law? You're as stupid as they say. Besides, we're at war. She needs someone to take care of her. It's my best chance. Oi, the king's here, your grace. You should take the supplies. You will need the energy to keep up the good fight. We won't disappoint you. Thank you, your grace. I don't know. I'm tempted to let these guys stay warm for a week until I really understand how the supply thing... Can you see how I might think this was a sack of grain at night? Yeah. Maybe they'll just keep it at bay. Maybe. Ask how the others are. You seem to be fine here. How is the rest of townsmen doing? Most folks didn't want to stay near the gate. We figured we'd be safer near the royal guards. I'm sure you will. Take a crate of supplies. Share it with the rest. It should last you until next week. We will. Thank you, your grace. We didn't think the king would remember about us. You're a good man. Might give those other guys some supplies as well. Here's the thing, though. I think we only needed 100 men to get through this siege, and we came to the siege with like 350 men. And we only need a certain number of supplies to get through the siege, but we maxed those out as well. So maybe we're just in a really good spot. And I think we only have 1 week left. So we can go to the bedchamber and see our wife. I'm sorry it's not a boy, Eric. It's not your fault. Yeah, okay. We talked about that last time. Are monsters and magic real? I keep hearing that King Ivo was here because we deal with magic. But I tried throwing incantations at him, and they didn't work because he's still here. All I can think of is that I have been lied to. I hate that my agents didn't help Lersulia. I even feel stupid with having Wolstek here. I can't be mad at you. It's not your fault you're just a bear. You did all you could, Sidani. It's not your fault. In his eyes, I killed his father. He seeks revenge. He believes I used magic to do so. I believe in magic and monsters. Does that make me bad? Do you believe in monsters, father? But please, be honest. Well, we have a hunter that's been literally hunting monsters this whole time. You silly bean. You're not good or bad just because you believe in something. I've seen people hurt others in the name of gods, but I've also seen rivals and enemies help one another. What goes around comes around. Ivo seems to have forgotten about this. In Ivo's eyes, we're the monsters, and he needs to get rid of us so that he can sleep better at night. He's blaming me for the death of his father, and he won't acknowledge that I'm innocent. I just don't know why. I'm not sure we can make it, Eric. If they manage to get the hounds through, what will stop them trying something else? It's going to be fine, Aurelia. Okay, let's go back and talk to Audrey and see if we can turn in for the night. I'll get some rest. Make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. Did you hand out the resources, Your Grace? Yes. I've tried to be fair. I will see you in the morning. I feel like we're going to need our witch for something else, and I'm hoping those flares weren't there specifically to get rid of the fog. Otherwise, I kind of messed up. Let's go ahead and save and continue. Week 3 of the siege. Yeah, their forces are looking thin. They dropped like 1,000 dudes. Our army isn't looking that great either. Can you see siege towers in the distance? Yes, they are done playing games. Regarding the supplies, morale has dropped significantly over the last few weeks. Some men have fled the castle walls. Atana's army didn't suffer as many losses as it could. Deserters or not, no one deserves to die at Ivo's hands. I hope they manage to run away. Yeah, if you're deserting from an insane king, like, you're doing the right thing. They're resuming the attack. Siege towers incoming. Get on the ballista. That's why we have it. Destroy the siege towers. Archers, on me. Ready for orders. Where is everyone? They're not here, Your Grace. Ready? I mean, that killed 40 guys. We need to just be shooting some arrows. They're closing in. Ooh, they're hitting that gate. The gate's reinforced, though. To the other wall, go! Oh, Jesus. Ah, use whatever you can find. We need to knock these ladders down. Tip the hot oil. Throw some bombs. How many bombs can I throw? Oh, nice. I gotta manually push down these ladders. I see, I see. That's all we've got, Your Grace. Damn it, they just keep coming. We can't hold on much longer. Dazbog is smiling upon us. Stay focused, soldiers. If you don't save yourselves, nothing else will. Stay with me. The battle at the wall lasted hours, but it was far from over. A deserter. So this is the opening sequence of the game. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Sobek? I'm getting deja vu. There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Yeah, and last time, I was merciful. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked our lands. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We'd better get started. I have gathered archers from all the other walls. They are awaiting you at the wall, Your Grace. There's still time to put up white flags. No, that ain't me. How many men do they have left now? Sons of Davern, my brothers! We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. That was way cooler than just telling the archers to shoot. Atana's army grew impatient. Davern soldiers rested when possible, but everyone had to stay at high alert. Soldiers of Davern didn't know the battle was nearly over. The Queen is awaiting you at the wall, Your Grace. The beast is getting tired, Your Grace, but so is the hunter. So yes, these were definitely a manifestation of my supplies. I see that now. We took some casualties. If I'm being honest, things are looking rather bleak, Your Grace. Sadani, Mother is at the wall. She told me to wait here for her. Not to worry, Your Grace. We'll take care of your daughter. Stay warm, Pumpkin. Oi, where's Metek? He got pierced through the neck. Fell through the barrier onto the court. The boys said to put him with the rest. There was nothing they could have done. I'll be damned. What about Bianca? Did she at least manage to propose? Does it even matter now? It doesn't look good. You're right. I better finish my drink while I still can. Stay strong. We'll defeat the enemy. Aye. Your Grace. Stay warm. When will this nightmare end? I don't think we will sleep tonight. Hey, it will be fine. You'll be safe. We didn't really talk to Audrey here. Alright, let's go talk to our wife. Accidental clicking. Let's go up through the door. Talk to our queen. Aurelia, I couldn't sleep. Atana grows impatient. She loved this, didn't she? Happy or mad, she would always come here. Lorsulia missed so much. I wish we could have seen her laugh when Sidani brought the stabber, or when she got obsessed over that rooster. I wish you could argue with Acelia about Maya, or all the pranks her younger sister had pulled. I wish you could meet her new sister. She would be mad at first, but she would quickly grow to love her, I know it. I wish we could. See who Lasulia becomes. I miss her so much, Eric. Lasulia never gave up on us. She tried to warn us, even though she knew she was in danger. She always looked after her sisters, even though our last moments weren't great. She would have been a strong and wise queen. I miss her too, my love. You're right. Davern would have been under a fine hand. Oh, I hope it's going to be over soon. It will. We have to stay strong. For her. It seemed like the wrong moment to talk about revenge and stuff like that. I'll get some rest. See you in the morning. Your Grace, drink one more with us. Ah, might as well. Hey Stan, come and join with us as well. Oh, me? Really? It's the end. Let's all have a drink. Not you, Sidani. Oh. What's the youngest you guys ever had alcohol? I remember I had like a tiny bit of champagne once when I was probably like 6 or 5 or something like that at an uncle's wedding. Didn't care for it. Still don't. There you are, darling. Alright, let's see what's up. They made this look so awesome with so few pixels. They're here! Eric! Take Sidani with you. Hurry, run to the bedchambers. Now! I will join you later. Atana is at the gates! Soldiers, on me! Everyone else clear out further into the castle. Soldiers of Davern! Ivo strikes at our gate. He claims us to be liars, deceivers. He claims us to be playing with magic. He couldn't be more far from the truth. Soldiers of Davern! For Lursulia! Ivo, the king of Atana, has burned my daughter, and now he comes to Davern, our home, to do the same with the rest of us. They want to burst through your doors. Take your wife, take your children, take everything that belongs to you. We won't let them. For this is Davern, and you will stand your ground. For Davern, for your family, for Lursulia. Keep them out! Ah, alright. Damn. They're inside! Hold! There's too many of them. Protect the king! Your Grace, you have to go. My family is safe in the castle. I won't leave you behind. Stay with me. Hold! Where on earth is Fabian? Indeed. Oh, snap. King Fabian has managed to arrive just in time. At last, after a seemingly impossible task, Davern was victorious. The final order. Be done with him. Put an end to him already. Ivo. Ah, you did it. 5,000 men didn't manage to get through these walls. Nothing but a scratch. Why did the gods listen to you? What did you do, huh? Of all people, they chose you? I promised them I would cleanse this world of magic. What sorcery is this? There's no magic. Magic wasn't involved. It was nothing but a lot of preparation, hard work, and a bit of luck. If there was magic, it would have been a whole lot easier, believe me. What drivel? Stop beating around the bush. Did you make a deal with the devil? Tell me. How did you do it? All I want to know is how you poisoned my father. I did no such thing. You can stop your lies right this moment. You and your tricks. May the gods damn you. I prepared a perfect plan. I set up all the possible evidence. I knew he had done it. I should have accused him. The tooth, the file, the letter. The only difference is, the evidence was meant to point to a person who had killed you, not my father. It was you after all. I prepared the poison, true, but I never planned to kill my own father. You tried to kill me. You mentioned the evidence was supposed to point to my killer. You tried to kill me during that wedding night? It was nothing personal. Ah, don't act like it's a surprise. If you were to step down from this throne, I would be the king of Davern. With your daughter at my side, I would have had no problem getting local lords and barons to accept me on the throne. And with the clues I scattered around, I would have led the investigation, and believe me, I would have done a much better job at presenting the evidence. After the royal trial, people would have to be on my side. As for Atana, I would get the crown sooner or later, but I would have proved to my father that I can take action. And who knows, maybe your archives did have a clue to how my mother could be cured. And if that happened, we would all be a big happy family once again. Foolish? Maybe. But didn't you go to great lengths for your loved ones? With Talus out of the picture, you would rule Atana. This strikes me as a likely motive for you, right? For the 100th time, yeah, I was curious why this was even an option. I think it's pretty clear. He didn't poison his own father. He loved him. He was difficult ever since my mother got sick. All he did was pray in her chamber and look for the cure. He would treat me like I didn't exist. Yeah, why the hell did you kill my daughter? That cannot be forgotten. It's still beyond me. What did she do to deserve it? Have I not explained it well enough already? She wouldn't listen to me. She thought I was a liar. She was brewing concoctions. Pretty sure she tried to poison me as well. And her cat drove me insane. There was cat hair in my cup, my bowl, my bed. He got what he deserved. Most importantly of all, she is the one who helped you during the battle with Rodova, wasn't she? She let you know we wouldn't come, probably giving you an edge over Rodovia. She was a traitor. What other choice did I have? And about the betrayal. You didn't help us when it came to the battle with Rodovia. Why? Do you really have to ask? I hoped they would do the job for me. Poof! With you gone, the throne would be mine. A shame my father wouldn't have lived to see it, though. Enough. I don't think there's anything else I can learn from you. You keep saying I poisoned Talus, but there's no scenario in which that would have benefited me. And it sounds like you didn't poison him either. As frustrating as it is, it looks like we will never find out who did the dirty deed. Oh, by the gods, you won already. Just tell me, Eric. How did you swap the cups? I didn't. You weak, slimy liar. You disgust me. You're gross. Weak, slimy, gross. He's all slimy and sticky. Kinda gross. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. That's it. Smudge. Oh my god. Smudge the snail. Sheer luck. What? If it wasn't for Sidani's snail, I would have been served the poison wine. Sidani said she stirred up every pot in the kitchen. That's when she must have changed the cups. The poison drink that was meant for me was instead served to Talus. This cannot be. Unbelievable. I was defeated by a snail? All of this, all because of a snail. This is the finest work of the devil. You will regret this. Ivo, save your threats. Save your breath. It's over. Ivo, King of Atana, you are charged with the poisoning of King Talus and attempting to kill me, the King of Davern. Treason, massacring civilians, waging unjust war against the Kingdom of Davern, and most of all, the ruthless murder of Princess Lorsulia. She deserved none of it. And as such, you? Off with his head. Let him rot in the dungeon. He does not deserve mercy. You will be met with the final justice. Say your prayers. They won't save you, but you had better hope they give you peace of mind. This is the end of the road. The final justice is upon you. You're a fool to think this will change a thing. Atana is brave, proud. My men will never let you rest once they hear their king is dead. Brace yourself, for the age of wrath awaits you. Maybe, but you won't be there to see it. Hell yeah. Ivo, the king of Atana, was sentenced to death for his actions. This could have ended no other way for me. There was no way I was letting this dude live. A moment of peace at last. Just you wait until she grows up a bit. Won't be long until she's running around the castle like a little cat. I don't mind, you know that. At least things will be interesting. I hope she will be more like Lorsulia. Gave us the least trouble when she was little. Oh, don't say that. They've all been good. I hope Asilia hasn't gotten in any trouble. You know her. She'll manage as always. Maybe she will visit now that it's all over. She'd better. Where's Sadani? Ah, there she is. Oh, do you think I could ever befriend a Rodovian bison? It would be such a great agent. Your agent's already helped us a lot, Sadani. You can't even imagine. Family Matters is the achievement we've unlocked. Great show, by the way. Do you think this will last? You mean this serene horizon? Mm-hmm. Only time will tell. Man, there's so many ways this story could have gone. You decided to behead Ivo. Paloma, Talos' wife, never recovered from her disease. As it turned out, no amount of blood spilled on behalf of the gods can change one's fate. Ivo's successor to the crown of Atana treated his defeat as a disgraceful waste of resources, and swore this would never happen again. With that in mind, Atana started gathering new units under their banner. A new war was on the horizon. And I decided to spare Baron's life. With a rightful leader, and Eric showing empathy, the Rodovians stayed in Davern. Baron took responsibility for his people, and even though cultural differences proved to be a challenge, the nation sought to see the best in each other. You let Asilia run away with Maya. Although King Eric never saw his daughter again, wow, never again, she never forgot to send him a letter about her latest adventures with Maya, the love of her life. Eric slept better at night, knowing that Asilia was happy. It's cool also to see some high-res, like some actual, like, pictures or drawings of what they look like, because we've been looking at pixels for so long. You were well prepared for the war with Atana. Thanks to your defenses, Sadani survived the horrors. If we wouldn't have had the bear, would she have been killed by the dogs? The recent wars seemed like the distant past, thanks to the ever-cheerful Sadani. Pumpkin, as Eric liked to call her, continued to bring people joy with her positive attitude, or kept on being somewhat annoying, depending on the perspective. I also think maybe if we hadn't have given our family supplies every week, maybe she would have starved. Who knows? There's probably a lot of negatives there. You listened to your loyal advisor during the royal trial, and Audrey continued to serve Davern the best he could. I looked up the trial afterwards to see what would have happened, because I felt bad about choosing a guy to die, even though I was pretty sure he wasn't the one who did it. I was like, damn, did I do something, like, not benevolent? And what I discovered was that if you don't choose one of those people, Audrey basically volunteers. He's like, I'll get killed, I guess. And you end up killing him. So I feel like I killed a drug dealer, so I'm not that upset about it. Queen Aurelia survived the end. She could have died, apparently. Maybe in that crazy ritual, something like that. Or maybe she would have tried to fight the hounds or something like that, and she would have died. Queen Aurelia was grateful to see the end of the horrid war. She continued to support Eric throughout his future challenges. And I refused to perform the ritual. The battle with Atana struck a severe blow to Eric's health. However, the newborn Princess Lorsulia II brought plenty of joy to Eric and Aurelia's lives. Although King Eric did not have a successor to the throne, he was always grateful for the new member of the family. I'm the king, man. I'm just going to rewrite that law. Despite your efforts, there was no one to take over your throne. Without a rightful successor, Davern entered a period of tanistry, that's not a word that I know, after Eric's death. It took many turbulent years before a new king was announced, but that's another story. And that is all. Up until his last moments, King Eric never stopped regretting some of his choices. He wished he could turn back time to make a different call on at least some of those decisions. Thank you for playing, Your Grace. Very cool. Great game. I love the recap at the end, too. An achievement unlocked. Yes, Your Grace. So, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through this entire replay. I think it's only fair to let some of these credits roll for a minute, just to give a little bit of props for the people who work so hard to make great games. I love the storytelling in this. I thought the writing was great. I thought I mean, there's really no voice acting or anything like that, but the noises, I don't know how well you guys could hear in the background, but there was an ambiance to this game that the music and the just added to the overall feel. The music I can hear pretty clearly. Hope you guys good too, because it's great. If you're bored one day, you want to listen to the soundtrack, I would recommend it. Yeah, I mean, everything about this game was just a solid. It's an A. You know what I mean? It's an A game. It's not terrible in any way. I enjoyed it. You know, normally this type of game isn't like my cup of tea, right? I play a lot of like in-depth strategy games. But this was a nice kind of like deviance from that. I got to get a little bit into a story. I felt like I read a book more than that I played a game. I would highly recommend picking this up yourself if you haven't. Try making some different choices from the ones that I made. Be an evil king, I don't know. Be a jerk and see how that goes for you. I'm very curious to see what the ending of this game looks like. If you're just a monster to everyone all the time, you're just a drug dealer and you're like selling your daughters off left and right, not letting them have pets. I'm pretty sure everyone just dies. But anyway, guys, I look forward to any more releases from this game company. Any more games like this the developers want to put out, I'll check it out. And guys, in the comment section below, if you're still with me, if there's any other games that you'd like to see that you think I might enjoy, feel free just to let me know. Yeah, and if you had any like insight, let's say you're playing along with this game at home, and you have some insight into some of the different events that could have happened had I chose different paths, I'm very curious in hearing that too. I'd love to know what happened alternate to what I did. But that's got to be it. Brave at night, no more robots. And that's it. We did it. Money well spent. Alright guys, I'm Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.